is up, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today, boys, we got some filters for you guys. Once again, man, these filters in today's video are a variety of filters. We got budget filters, we got dark matter enabled, we got non-enabled filters as well, because I know a lot of you guys were struggling with, non-enabled filters. So we got all of that in today's video. I'm excited to get into it. Let me show you guys how you can make some quick and easy MT today, man. Let's just get into the video. Without further ado, man, let's go. So boys, we're gonna get into the video. We got a ton of different filters in today's video, man. We do have a few filters that are repeated from past videos because there isn't really like an endless supply of filters in this year's game. There's like some that actually work way better than others, and some that I want to mention again for some of you guys that might have not watched the past videos. But there are some new filters in today's video as well, and of course we do actually have some non-enabled filters, because I know some of you guys were asking me, Logic, what's a good non-enabled filter? What's a good filter for just 100k where I don't have to buy anybody? So I have those for you guys in today's video. So we're gonna get into it. I'm going to show you guys how to make some fast and easy MT. You can literally make 100,000 MT an hour with these filters. So we're going to get right into it. Before we do, over 50% of you guys are still not subscribed to the channel. So if you're new, you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button, man. It is absolutely free and it can be undone at any time. And we're going to get into the video. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, man. Let's go. So boys, we're going to get into the filters. We're going to start off with a budget filter, and this right here is of course one of my favorite filters in the game. You guys should know about this one right here. It is the 500 filter. Obviously, sometimes you could actually move it up to 600, but we like to call it the 500 filter. All you got to do is literally just spam this filter, and again, sniping does involve patience, bro. You're not going to see crazy things in like 5 minutes. You might get lucky and see something crazy in 5 minutes, but for the most part, it does involve patience. So stay patient when you're actually on a filter. Don't really just rush through it, because obviously the more time you spend, the more odds, the higher odds, I guess, of you seeing something better. And obviously, sometimes you won't see anything at all, and you just got to be okay with that. So you got to have patience when getting on any one of these filters, because I promise you they will not work if you don't have patience and of course time to spend. So you know what? The first filter, very simple, 500 filter. Snipes pop up very consistently, especially on pack days. So when packs come out, this is a great filter to sit on. I might actually do a snipe challenge on this filter tomorrow, and like I said, you can literally see any card in the game on this filter. You can see dark matters, pink diamonds, opals, bronzes, anything is profit. So anything that pops up, you need to buy. And honestly, bro, you can make on average like 50k an hour off this filter, depending on how hot the filter is. If it's dry, you're obviously gonna make less. If it's hot on a pack day, for example Friday or Monday or whenever 2k drops packs, boom, it's gonna be way better. So obviously use this filter to your advantage. It's very simple. It's a budget filter. You don't need a lot of MT to get started, and to be honest, anybody can do it. And there is a lot of competition, which is one thing you got to be on the lookout for. Make sure you're fast, make sure you're practicing your sniping, and this is honestly a great way to get better at sniping as well, because you get the motion down, you get faster at it, and to be honest, it's just a good filter in general. Boys, the next filter is also another budget filter, and this one right here is actually a lot of fun to use. This one, if you have time for, is a great filter to use, man. It is the dark matter up to the cheapest. Right now it's around like 8,000 MT, so just set it up like that, and all you got to do is just spam the refresh. Two cards you want to stay away from: Chris Middleton, DeAndre, and obviously those two cards were in the locker code yesterday, so try to stay away from them. If you already have them in your collection, you can even enable them. Just make sure you don't have any other expensive dark matters in your collection if you do enable the filter. But all you got to do for this one, man, dark matter 8,000, spam the refresh. You're going to be looking for anything pretty much that pops up that isn't DeAndre or Chris Middleton. Obviously, if these two do pop up for very cheap, you want to pick them up as well, because you can flip them for a quick profit. But to be honest, this filter is actually great. You never know when you're going to see a dark matter for like 500 or 1,000 MT or 2,000 MT, even 5k. I'm telling you right now, bro, I get endless pictures on Twitter of people getting some crazy dark matters for like 500, 1,000, 5,000. So you never know when you're going to see something crazy on this filter. That's why I love it, bro. It's just unpredictable. You never know what you're going to get. So go ahead, give this a go. You don't need a lot of MT at all. You just need like 10,000 MT to get started. So give it a go. If you're on a budget and trying to work yourself up to 100k, this is the way to do it. Go ahead, try it out, and let me know what you get. Now, boys, moving into one of the enable filters in the video. I'm not going to put too many enable filters in today's video, because I don't really want to, I guess, saturate it with enable filters. I want to give you guys not enabled filters as well, but this one right here is one that works great, and it is the small forward dark matter enabled filter. Now, obviously, like I said, I've mentioned this filter before. You guys probably already have heard of it, or know of it, but if you haven't used it, I strongly suggest you try to enable this filter. You can only enable one conference if you want. It's up to you, 100% up to you. You can do, Western, you can do Eastern, you can do whatever you want with this filter, bro. All you got to do is set it up. I made a specific video on it, so I'll try to link that down below if you guys want to set up this filter. But it's easy. It doesn't cost much at all to actually enable the Western side. All you're going to need to buy is Anthony Edwards, and you're good to go. And to be honest, it's worth it 100%. You get to see some of the most expensive cards in the game on this filter, so give it a go. Let me know what you guys get. Honestly, bro. It's not hard to set up. You just buy Anthony Edwards, send him to your collection. Make sure you don't have any other dark matter small forwards in your collection, and just spam the refresh, bro. You want to scroll over. Obviously, make sure the scroll is not too big, and make sure you usually see a card over 4 hours. So right now, I wouldn't even have to enable Anthony Edwards. I could do it without enabling anything. So that's the good thing about this filter, bro. Sometimes it actually works without even buying Anthony Edwards, but I would just get him just in case for those times that it won't work. But give it a go. Let me know what you guys get on this filter. It's very simple. It's very easy. And honestly, some of the most expensive cards in the game are on this filter. So give it a go and let me know if you guys get anything crazy. Now, boys, this is actually another enabled filter, and this is the last one of today's video, but I had to put it in here because it's actually a very, very good filter. It's not going to cost you a lot to enable at all either. All you got to do, dark matter, center, Western Conference, 100k minimum bid, 500 minimum buyout as always, and then you want to buy one card and one card only. And of course, I mean, some of you guys could get him for free from the locker code yesterday. Boom, is DeAndre, and go ahead, pick him up. He's like 10k, 8k. He's very, very cheap. And then all you got to do is enable this. Now, the cards you're going to see on this, I mean, you are going to have to scroll over. You want to stay away from this Shaq and this Will Chamberlain, but the cards you're going to see on this are actually pretty expensive. Some of the best Invincible cards in the game, obviously. You got Will Chamberlain, which is one of the cheaper ones. You got, obviously, Yao Ming, which is one of the most expensive cards in the game, period. And, of course, you got Shaquille O'Neal, which is around like 400k. So, to be honest, you're kind of targeting like 3 cards on this filter, but the 3 cards you're targeting are very expensive dark matter. So, go ahead, give it a go. I would not say this is consistent at all. This filter is probably not going to be consistent at all. You might see like one snipe a day or one snipe every couple of days, but when you do see that snipe, you want to make sure you capitalize and you want to make sure you get, you know, lucky enough. I mean, some of it does involve luck, so I mean, you got to get lucky enough to get a snipe on this filter, but definitely a great filter to use. One of my favorite enabled filters. I always give it a go. You never know what you're going to see, so go ahead, use this. I wouldn't say spend too much time on it because it's inconsistent, but spend like 30 minutes to an hour on it, test your luck, see if you get anything, and let's move in to the non-enabled filters. So, boys, this filter right here, you actually don't have to enable anything at all. All you got to do is actually just set it up properly. So you go point guard, dark matter, make sure your division is on central, 100k minimum bid, 500 minimum buyout, and you don't have to enable anything. Like I said, all you got to do is just spam the search and scroll over. To be honest, there's usually only a few cards on this filter. If the filter does get overly saturated, like where you're scrolling like 6-7 cards, then you probably want to switch over to a different filter. But if the scroll is like 2, 3, 4 cards, then you definitely want to sit on this filter. Now, obviously, some of the cards you can see on this filter, I mean, you guys should probably already know. You got Invincible PG, you got, you know, Invincible D-Rose, you got this Giannis right here, that of position 1, you got out of position LeBron on here, and I believe that's it if I'm not mistaken. I feel like Jordan might be on here as well, but I'm not too sure. So, to be honest, not a huge variety of cards, but the cards you're going to be seeing, yep, there's Jordan right there. The cards you're going to be seeing are going to be very expensive cards. So if you guys are somebody that wants to, you know, track down these expensive cards and get these crazy snipes, this is a great filter for you guys. You only need 100k and you don't need to enable anything at all. So go ahead, give it a go. It doesn't always work, but when it does, it can be a very good filter and a very effective filter. So give it a try and let me know what you guys think. Boys, the next filter I got for you guys is actually another division filter. Now, this one right here is another great one to use, bro. Dark matter, Southwest. No, you do not need to enable it again. Minimum bid, 100k. Minimum buyout, 500 MT. And all you got to do is press search and scroll over. Now, obviously, I have Rudy Gay, so I can enable it if I wanted to. But you don't need to enable anything, man. You can scroll over like 4 or 5 cards. If the scroll is too long again, switch it up to a different filter. I would switch between this one and the central one, depending on what the scroll is, like where the shorter scroll is. So if the shorter scroll is on central, stick to that. If the shorter scroll is on this one, stick to this. But I'm not gonna lie, man, this is one of the best divisions to actually do a filter with because there's a lot of expensive cards in this division. Like I said, Dark Matter, Southwest, 100k minimum bid, 500 minimum buyout. You got Yao Ming, you got Dirk, you got James Harden, you got Tracy McGrady, you got Kawhi Leonard, you got the Invincible Tim Duncan. You got a lot of crazy cards that you could actually get on this filter. So give it a go. It's something that people don't really use. It's kind of overlooked, I think, in my opinion. But honestly, it's a great filter. You also got Zion on here, so you never know what you're gonna get. Give it a go. Just try it out. I mean, don't spend too much time on these filters because, again, these are kind of inconsistent because you're looking for some of the more expensive cards in the game. But if you really want to, you know, thug it out and kind of sit on the filter until you get something, you could 100% do that. And if you get something, you're going to make a lot of profit because, like I said, the cards on this filter are very, very expensive. So give this a go and let's move in to the next filter. Now, boys, if you don't have an enabled filter and you want to still snipe something expensive and you want to find a good filter, to be honest, the easiest way to do it, in the way that I ended up getting my best snipe ever in this 2K, is actually to Hardscope. Now, the way that works is you literally just go to the pack market, you find out what packs are in the market. I mean, you can use these out of position 4 packs. You press triangle, find out what cards are in the packs, find out what cards are actually being pulled at the moment. So, for example, I mean, these out of position packs, I could do it with any one of these cards in the packs. I could literally Hardscope T-Mac, Yao Ming, make sure they're obviously over 100k, but I mean, you can do it with any packs in the market. For example, these packs right here. Boom, I see Mellow. You know what, bro? I want a Hardscope Mellow. All I gotta do, I mean, I just go to the theme, I find Invincible Carmelo Anthony, and I literally sit on the filter until I get one. Honestly, it's not the most consistent way of sniping. You're not gonna get a snipe quickly, but if you have patience, you are gonna make MT, because I guarantee you, bro, these cards are gonna pop up at one point on the filter. So go ahead, give the Hardscope Method a go. That's hands down my favorite method to actually go to. I'm telling you right now, bro, even if you have enabled filters, this is the way to go, especially when packs first come out. So for example, tomorrow is going to be a great time to take advantage of this. Friday, new packs coming out, new season. Go ahead, find a player you want to get from those packs for a snipe. Find a player that you think is going to go for a lot of MT. Sit on his filter specifically, snipe until you get him. I promise you, if you start from when the packs come out until nighttime, you will get at least like 2 to 3 of him at least popping up. So I mean, make sure you capitalize, and to be honest, if you have the patience, this could be a great way to make some easy MT. So go ahead, give it a go, and let me know if you guys end up hardscoping anything on the filters this weekend. Yeah, boys, that's pretty much gonna do it for today's video, man. Hopefully you did end up enjoying it. If you did, leave a like. If it helped you out, man, and you want to see more of these in the future, hit that subscribe button and turn that bell on for, you know, the notifications, obviously. And to be honest, boys, I'm not gonna lie, I could have put a lot more filters in here, but to be honest, these are just the best of the best. There are some filters that, you know, aren't really consistent at all, that I wouldn't even recommend using. I don't even use them myself at this point in the year, but to be honest, these are pretty much, you know, what there is in the game right now. If you don't have enabled all, if you don't have an enabled conference or a division fully, to be honest, this is probably the best you're gonna get. So go ahead, give all these filters a go. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you sniped anything, because I know some of you guys are gonna get some crazy snipes out there. And obviously tomorrow is gonna be the best day for sniping. Fridays are the best always. And some people ask me, what time do you like to snipe at? Usually anywhere from like 5 to like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is usually the best time. So go ahead, give all these filters a go. Let me know what you guys think. I got a snipe challenge coming for you guys tomorrow. Once again, if you didn't check out the last video, go check it out. We did an Invincible snipe challenge using the Hardscope Method. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, bro. Snipe challenge most likely coming out tomorrow or maybe Saturday. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, man. New season. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'll see you, man. Peace.